Talk about visualization, but I want to ask a very specific, like a specific time in your life.
Okay.
You had a goal to become like the all-time pull-up champion of the world, right? Guinness Book of World Records.
Right.
And you talked in the book about the first time you did it and the sort of situation that was going on and how it was wrong in the bar and like, I mean, I probably listened to that part like 4 times,
The
right?
Today Show.
The Today Show, right?
Yep.
And then too many people, too many selfies,
Yep.
right? Like distractions,
Totally
which a lot of
out of
people
my
deal
game.
with. Then you flipped, right? And you
Yep.
went to that killer hard gym, right?
Right.
I forget the Mongo or whatever the guy, I forget the guy's
Nandor.
name. Yeah, I mean, it was like some
Nandor.
crazy name,
Yeah.
right? But like, it was like the right environment, but your hands like got completely destroyed,
That's
which
right.
you should all Google David Goggins' hands.
It's also a picture in the book.
And it's disgusting, but it's like, it's a rad visual.
There's some great pictures in the book.
But then you did it.
Right.
And I know like so much of your strength, and I'm going back to that, the beginning of this question, I believe so much of your genius
Right.
is that. So what did you do to visualize, to get over the hurdle and to make that real for you?
So basically, you have to put yourself in the moment 1,000,000 times while I'm sitting here. First of all, it takes total quietness. We live in a world that's so busy and so active and moving so fast. Right now, I am sitting with Tom Ferry.
Yeah.
My mind is sitting with Tom Ferry.
Yeah.
It's not talking to Tom Ferry while thinking about, my God, I got to order some more books. I'm sold out of here. I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
That's the first thing about visualization.
Yeah.
You must make sure to silence out all the fucking bullshit of life, which is very hard to do.
It is very hard.
Because your visual picture must be clear as shit. It has to be clear. It can't be like kind of in and out like a fuzzy TV. You gotta see it. It has to become real. You gotta take a snapshot of it 1,000,000 times, put in the bank. That snapshot of me was getting that 4,021 pull-up knocked out, because the record was 4,020.
Yeah.
I visualized that over and over and over again. I visualized what I was gonna say, because the guy's name was Stephen Highland.
I was thinking like what you're gonna say to
What
him.
I was gonna say to him
Yep.
on video when I finally
Yep.
got his ass.
Yep.
So I visualized success.
Uh-huh.
But then I went through, that's the fun part.
Yeah.
I have to do 4,020 pull-ups to get to that 4,021 pull-up.
Yep.
I know now, because it took me 3 chances
Yep.
to get it. All those failures, they were great for me to examine where I was fucking up at along the way. So I take all that and I put in the bank as far as visualization. Okay, when I get to 2,500 pull-ups, my hands start to rip. Okay, I get ready for that. So I started visualizing, how am I gonna handle the pain? Okay, then you start visualizing, okay, my nutrition was off. You start visualizing all these things because you have to mimic it 1,000,000 times, but I can't mimic 4,020 pull-ups by doing it.
But you can see all the
I can see
milestones where
all
you
the-
failed.
That's right.
And see yourself going beyond it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that was my big thing about, I had to walk in, get the chalk, I had to see everything over and over and over again. And when I realized I had to keep that that picture in my head for 17 hours. It took me 17 hours to break that record.
Yeah.
So for 17 hours, while I used to be loud everywhere I went, I put these headphones in.
Yep.
And I never listened to music, but I listened to one song, Going the Distance, for 17 hours. It's 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
Yeah.
For 17 hours, I had that in.
That's a lot of Rocky.
A lot of Rocky. And I just went here.
Yeah.
And so I was able to visualize every rep.
Yeah.
So I visualized my hand placement, making sure that felt right before I got going. I didn't ignore all the little pains. My hands got sweaty. Okay, that means I was aware of everything. That means my hand's about to rip. It's getting sweaty. Wipe it off. Be aware. Everything. I was totally in the moment because of how I visualized everything.